My name is Arrius Serana, Dragonborn, and legate in the Imperial Legion. Last year, I have brought peace back to these lands. Yet now, there is another threat, leaving chaos and destruction in its wake. Vampires. Together with the Dawn Guard, I will seek out and eliminate the vampires wherever they may hide. My name is Arrius Serana, and this is my story.
Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched.
Well, we are here. We made it. Souls are everywhere. The ground are made of ash. Constant thunderstorm. Oh, we are here.
The air, the ground. This is all wrong.
What do you know about this place?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
Any soul gem?
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the Soul Cairn takes just any leftovers.
Does anything live here?
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the Ideal Masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
Alright. Do you think we'll meet the Ideal Masters?
I don't think anyone's ever met the Ideal Masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea.
Let's find your mother first. Try to avoid the souls.
Who's there?
What do you hear? Skeletons.
That'll teach you.
Black skeletons.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Calm down, soul. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him? You are but a soul.
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
You have no time for this. Cursed soul. I have other things to do. Looks to be a castle off in the distance. If your mother is anywhere in this place, it would be there. What in oblivion was that, Serana? Looked like a horse, but changed. Skeletal. I don't trust that. Not for a second. Lightning grows more numerous. You should hurry. Get to your mother. That horse again. No distraction. We're close. Doesn't look good. Valerica!
Mother? Mother!
Maker, it can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
This is no ruse. I want to keep her safe. I saved her life, and she has saved mine. Her safety is my own concern. Bring her to you was another.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That is why I'm here. I'm here for the old scroll you possess.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun. requires her blood.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
In your case, seems your daughter believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana, this stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you too. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll in your possession?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
How do we breach this barrier?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
I'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful.
Fine.
And keep my daughter safe.
I have.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Yes, let's move. So lost to the rocky spires. I believe I already see one. Two. Maybe. We're closing in on the spire. Time to see what these keepers have in store for us. If they're anything like the skeletons we faced before, they won't be much of a challenge. Be on the lookout for anything out of the ordinary here. Even though this whole place is. Hard to ignore lightning in here. Guessing this is a keeper. Yes, it is. It is strong. Keep up. He is weakened. It's over. Puddle. It's all that's left of him. A black soul gem is what he held. Right, time for another. I see the third spire as well. Time to slay these keepers. Be on the lookout for the same type of spirit. The same type of enemy. They are no stronger than the others. Come on, keeper. You are no tougher. Another black soul gem. The other spire is in view. Let's get to it and end this. Yet it appears to be floating. That was severely unexpected. Death came swiftly. Have to find a way down. Same kind of thing. Serana! We're close, Serana, keep up. The barrier is down. Valerica.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers?
I did.
Very impressive.
Are you able to give us the scroll?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnavir. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
I'm not concerned for this dragon.
Wait. I hear something.
It's Durnavir. He's here. Defend yourselves.
Come on then, dragon. Keep watch for his minions. Wait for him to land. Or at least sit still. Get down here, dragon. Come down here, face me like a dover. Be patient. He's grounded. Attack. Fire breath does not work. Damn it. Keep watch. Be on your guard for him. Yeah. Get down here. You're obliged. Yeah. Can't fly no more, can you? I didn't absorb his soul. Drat. You might return.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they missed him. Unless
Go on.
the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
He might return. How long will that take?
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Indeed we can.
What did you want?
You have preserved it well, Valerica. She has her own laboratory here as well.
My mother alive. Well, you know.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way.
You're staying here.
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
We'll return for you when we
I
can.
appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have learned.
I promise. Serana, time to return to
Do you have
Tamriel.
anything to ask before we depart?
You got something?
Farewell. Remember that Harkon's not to be trusted.
I'm glad we found the scroll. I wish you could come with us.
I know you wish. I would have liked it too,
Come on,
but
let's go home.
indeed, let's return home. Well, at least she has her own castle. There's accursed thunder everywhere. He is back. Come on then. Want some more?
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
I thought you were dead, old one.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Didn't you try to kill me just now?
The hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath.
Why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
I found you equally worthy, Dwarevere.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What could I possibly give you, old Dover?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What is stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I begin to wane until I was no more.
How can I help?
I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Just call your name in Tamriel, and that will be the favor completed then.
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Fine. Do it here. It is okay. Until we meet again, do it here. Time to get out of here. Back to the portal. We are here. Time to head back to Tamriel. And I'm not gonna desire to be here.
Do you need something?
Well, this was quite the adventure. You should hang on to the scroll. I think it best not to return to Fort Dawnguard for a while. Not until I find a way to mask my vampirism. At least that.